I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a geek.
Hello and welcome back to 8 Days a Geek. Oh, AJ's already going, isn't he? Crikey, this is a crazy one right now. As you might have guessed, we are in self-isolation. That is because of the my coronavirus that is going around. So we don't want any of those icky little germs in our system, but hey ho, we are in our own little pits, the United Kingdom right now. I am Ben Pryor, joined with
AJ Jenks.
and
Christopher Weeks.
whoa, the mighty three have returned, not together, but together in spirit. That's who we are and how we are. Hello boys, how are we doing today?
Okay. This watching Pryor at work is a horrible thing.
Yeah. Do you know
I
was
love it.
a
It's lovely to
I was
see.
a radio DJ once, so
I can really sense that. There's just he's doing a lean into the mic.
yeah,
Which is
Yeah.
so radio DJ. It's like he's about to turn away and flick a load of dials and be like, "We'll be right back after this."
I got the dials, mate. Don't you worry. So I can be flicking away whenever you want me to.
Inappropriate.
Okay, let's
Not at all.
stop saying that. So pretty much what is happening if you guys are listening out there, which hopefully you are, what is happening is we're all on tour. Unfortunately, that tour is now, well, at the moment, be postponed. But who
indefinitely
knows?
postponed.
Who knows? And we are absolutely going to try and carry on where we were. We're going to have to try and do this through the means of technology. And we're all
We're
in our
very
homes
technological
on...
people, though, aren't we?
Yeah, oh God, look at me. Well, they can't
well-
look at me.
No, they can't. It's a podcast,
AJ's
mate.
running a 1998 HP laptop,
Crikey.
Yeah.
and the strain is already beginning to show on it, which is good.
One area that he hasn't skimped on, of course, is the LED lighting that is going furious in the background
Yeah.
of Jinx right now.
In fairness, the quality of his webcam is really enhancing that because
Yeah.
it's filling most of the screen.
Yeah,
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Is it very light?
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
big glare.
yeah,
Should I turn it off, or does it just look like I've... Oh, do you see it changes quite a lot?
yeah. It does.
Yeah, no, we do see
Really
that. How could we miss
distracting,
it?
But no one else can see that. But
No.
yeah. So obviously we just had Game of Thrones come out last week.
We did. Big success.
And how are we doing on Game of Thrones? Is that good?
How are we doing on it? As in listens and views?
Is it good listens, or am I
It's
going to
actually,
be...
yeah. No, it's pretty popular, you know.
Oh.
It's pretty popular. For a disgraced show, people are still very interested.
I mean,
That's,
the season that we're
very
talking
true.
about isn't disgraced though, so I think people.
No,
might,
I mean, you're absolutely right. And we are treating them as, movies and films. But we've got all sorts coming out, haven't we, boys? Stuff that
Oh,
we
I
need
thought
to
you
cover.
meant disgrace show as in us.
yeah, well, that would be more accurate to me. That would be way more accurate.
I didn't
That's
realise you were
great.
talking about Game of Thrones there.
Wow.
What is going on?
Look, there's a
Madness.
lot of depressing stuff going on. I thought Weeks was just dropping that bomb as well, to
That
be
we've
fair.
become disgraced.
I
No,
mean-
we're
Yeah.
doing all right. We're
I
flying
don't know
high.
who would it be aimed at apart from all of us, so that'd be so
Yeah.
depressing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look,
But,
boys, the
yeah.
30th anniversary tour of the Buddy Holly story has stopped, and we are carrying on.
Yeah.
We're more successful than Buddy. There you go.
Right, you can't put that in.
It's
300
amazing, isn't
million people have seen Buddy, and we're more successful.
That's
We
taken
are.
out.
Wait,
Dazzling.
So obviously we did Game of Thrones. We will have Return of the King Part 1 coming out
We will.
tomorrow.
And
That's
it's
in the
brilliant.
old-fashioned way of doing it, when people had to be together. Remember those days? I hate those days.
Yeah.
So this is
Disgusting.
much better.
You'll hear that just us speaking normally to each other
Oh,
in
it's
one mic.
dreadful. Dreadful.
But, I mean, we haven't actually properly talked about it, so I suppose this is more of a slight discussion as well. I know people are very interested in Marvel and Doctor Who
Yes.
and Harry Potter as well.
I've got the mug to prove it.
You have got the mug. And
Talking about literally
yeah.
a mug here.
I've got the figure that
Yeah.
I offered to give Weeks for free to prove it, but he declined it, saying he's a piece of old tat. So,
Okay, in fairness, I didn't say that.
Wow.
well, okay.
He didn't
well,
say
you know.
piece of old tat.
Well, I mean, you may as well have said that. Just offering my
Yeah,
kindness
true. You may as well have said that,
fairness,
Chris.
free of charge.
It's a piece of shit.
Ah, right, now you got to bleep that out. He knew that he
we
had to
are
bleep that
back.
out, and he decided to do it anyway, just to
did.
show his venom. Crikey.
No, he's right. In fairness, I did do that. Who can
But
blame
obviously,
me?
so we've got Return of the King coming out, part 1, and I suppose we're going to have to move on to Game of Thrones season 2.
Well, hey.
Yes, we are. We are.
But also, I think we need to add in, as we've got all this free time. I suppose.
Just a bit of salt in the
I mean,
wound.
this is the thing. What would you guys rather do? Marvel, Harry Potter, Doctor Who,
I knew
Star
I would say
Trek.
Marvel.
or if you guys have any other ideas, what would you?
Well, it's
guys like
obviously going to
trying?
be it's obviously going to be Marvel. Let's be honest. I mean, take
fairness,
me out of
we-
this equation, and if you look at Marvel as it is at the moment, it's an obvious choice. It's a hype for it at the moment. You know.
Marvel's over, mate.
Yeah, you are joking. There's a whole other phase
What?
coming.
Yeah, no, that phase isn't going to happen now.
Well,
That
I
phase
mean,
has been pushed back,
It's
mate.
been delayed. It's been delayed. But
It's never going to happen.
Oh,
It's the Buddy
this
Holly
is the
story. It's never going to
perfect
happen.
time for us to revisit the original phases and
The-
to go
the
through
what, mate?
each
The what?
film, to go through, watch back the old films in time for the new stuff. It's perfect. It makes sense.
Honestly, I'm on board with it. And also, in
See.
fairness, Jenks, we've done 2 big things that you and I are into more than Prior.
Yeah,
This is Prior's time.
it makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. So
So-
are we starting at the first Avenger then?
First Avenger,
Is
definitely.
that where we start? Captain America.
Definitely.
Great
I can't
film.
wait. Awesome.
Well, it's first Avenger, then Iron Man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that
Okay, well,
right?
yeah,
It's a big jump, isn't
it's
it?
going to be the first Avenger with the lovely, attractive Chris Evans.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Prior, you
God.
remind me a lot of Chris Evans, you know.
thanks, mate.
I'm talking about the radio DJ mainly at the moment.
I thought you were going to go
just
into
the-
a nice little.
it's the
better-
sorry,
pose.
guys. I think my chair just broke.
You
Jenks,
are-
are you back in the 70s or something? What's going on?
He's living in
No,
a.
to be fair, this is a original 1969 egg chair, but a half cut off.
It
so
sounds
it is
like it.
old.
He says that like it's a thing, you know? I don't understand.
Oh, we
it.
all know
That's not
them,
a
don't
thing.
we?
Those
Oh,
old
it's an egg
half-egg
chair with
chairs.
a half. Baffling. Oh, it's a
Um,
poached egg chair. I don't know.
Guys,
Madness.
as this is like a nice little kind of small one, I'd like to ask you personally, each one of you, like there's loads.
Every single
Each-
one of you.
What has been your favourite podcast that we've
Ooh,
done?
That's a good question.
I know mine
I
already.
think. Do we? Is it A New Hope?
My favourite one was the Fellowship of the Ring. Definitely.
Really?
Which part?
First part. The first initial Fellowship of the Ring, introducing everything. It was sweet, it was lovely, and we also had the Is it Chief? Which is the best thing that was ever released.
Do you think it's been a gentle decline since then, Prior? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you not think that
gentle
the last
decline.
Return of the King intro though was fantastic?
It was
That was a
amazing.
return to form, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love
The
that.
thing is, we dipped
So-
slightly in our intros, especially the I mean, I think we just lost the quality of intros, and then we came back with it with the Game of Thrones Return of the King. Was Game of Thrones one was brilliant. That was,
So let me get this right.
yeah, go on,
You're
mate.
going episode 1 was great.
Great,
And then
brilliant.
there's an absolute decline.
Yeah, not worth listening
And then
to.
it got back at episode 10.
Yes, exactly.
So all those 8 episodes in
There was
between.
a spike
Waste
when
of
I
time.
did the Gollum thing. That was a spike, so it's not.
I love that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
brilliant.
that was good. That was in Birmingham, wasn't it?
It was in Birmingham.
How funny.
Weeks, what about you?
Honestly, I'm exactly the same. The one we did in Inverness, the very first Fellowship of the Ring, I thought it was. It's the fondest memory because
Did you
it's
think
when
of
it
that
all
yourself,
started.
mate?
I didn't think that you would say that, Prior.
What? I don't know. What
I
to
wasn't
say
sure
to
that you would say it.
So we're going to be finishing. We've got Return of the King coming out part 1.
We do.
Then I think it's going to be a 3-parter. So obviously we're going to have to work on the rest of Return of the King. We'll have Game of Thrones season 2
Yeah.
coming
very good.
out, and then we will have the fantastic Captain America: The First Avenger, and that is
Yes.
the plan
Yeah, perfect.
so far for the weeks ahead.
That sounds good. And in fact, it works out really well for me because Lucy, my wife Lucy, has not seen, but she's seen Iron Man, but that's it. So she wants to watch them. So I'm going to have a rewatch.
Mate,
be
that's
perfect.
amazing.
Fantastic.
You get to
Winner,
show
winner.
her them for the
Yeah.
first time. That's amazing.
So
Brilliant.
good.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, fantastic. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening.
Bearing with us.
And well, yeah, this is us saying this is not the end of 8 Days a Geek, but we will be carrying on. I will also have a new mic by by the time we film the next
Please.
one, so I'll actually be able to properly do this. I'm hoping that when Chris edits this, you can keep in that, and we've lost him again.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love that. I think that'll be a bit of a laugh. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. I've been AJ Jenks.
I've been Ben Pryor.
And I've been Ben Pryor.
Right, that's it.
I ain't
Fantastic.
got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a geek.